I'm so excited.
There's some plates and
Plates and some stuff and some things. Oh my god, it's a raviolis!
and just for a little bit of plate presentation. A little bit of cheese over the top.
I love cheese.
A little bit of Parmesan Romano over the top here. Boom. There you go.
Yay!
All right. That is us making salmon ravioli all the way from scratch. So, to kind of recap, you can grab your plate and start eating, Wonks.
Okay.
There's fork, knife if you need it, but you shouldn't.
I'll just cut it with
Yeah.
my fork. I'm really excited right now.
So, I'm going to flip this over. So as Wonks is getting ready to eat, you guys got to see the video again real quick while we set up the recap here. There. What the hell am I stuck on? Oh, snappy. Okay. So there's some sizzling bacon. Yeah, they're not seeing you quite yet, Wonks.
I don't care. It's so
I just
dumb.
wanted to go back to the scene where it's just the one camera. But that means showing the bacon video, which is fine for a little outro. So, just to recap, while Wonks is eating this and telling you that it's pretty good, what we did, we seared up. Well, we didn't even sear it up. We pan fried some salmon, real light. Just cooked it through. We didn't sear it up too much. We took that out. We did that with a little bit of butter in the pan. We took that out to put in some onions and mushrooms. Totally optional. That was a last minute ad lib. That's why it's not in the recipe. If you look at the recipe on the website. That was totally ad-libbed of us just looking in the fridge and going, ooh, what if we add that? We took that out, put it in the mixing bowl with about half a cup of cottage cheese, just enough to kind of give it some bind, give it some cheese, just so it wouldn't be too dry when we cooked it. Some chive and some nutmeg. The nutmeg is just there to kind of pop the salmon out. That's what it really does. It's not even enough there that you would even... Like if someone didn't tell you there was nutmeg in it...
I can't tell.
You can't tell, but it pops the salmon flavor a little bit. Where there's that much dairy, you need to do something to pop the salmon. And just a little bit of the Parmesan cheese we threw in there, too, to help bind it up when it was boiling. Pasta, though... Oh, who's that? Taylor is now following. Thank you very much. I don't have a beer.
Do it. Oh my god.
We made the pasta dough. We actually started with the pasta dough because it needed to sit a little bit, but we did it in a bowl. Most people will tell you can do it right on the countertop. We did it in a bowl. You make a ring of flour, crack a couple of eggs in the middle, a little bit of water, and just mix it from the center out until you get a consistency that's a little tackier than bread dough, and then just put some flour on it and let it rest while you're doing other stuff. For the sauce, that was Alfredo sauce out of a can, or out of a jar. In fact, it was a regular creamy Alfredo sauce. I had a little bit of milk, a little bit of water, put it on heat on really low to help thin it out a little bit. I think most store Alfredos are a little thick for ravioli, but they're good for like fettuccine Alfredo, which is what they're kind of targeted for. I think ravioli needs a little bit thinner sauce.
Well, I like this sauce a lot. I'm switching. That sauce is
switch
good.
That's
I
classic.
like that a lot better.
That's one of my favorites, and I've tried a lot. And then the sugar snap peas was just following the directions on the bag for the microwave, which my microwave is 7 minutes, which is like I always take the highest amount of time and add in a little bit more. It said 5 to 6. I did 7. Hey, trying to come back over here. Daddy's Love Food is now following me. Thank you so much. I'm gonna have a little bit of beer here.
Food is yummy.
And I'm so glad this came out and you enjoy it. So basically, we took the mix, we scooped it up. We put it in the mixer for about 2.5, 3 minutes on stir. You could do it by hand just as easily in a bowl with a wooden spoon. It would take you probably about 5 minutes of stirring with a wooden spoon. You get to about the same consistency. It's a little more. It's about a little more than a tablespoon per. We made big raviolis because I have my big pasta, my big ravioli stamp here today. I have the big one. If I were using the small one, we would have done about half as much, but we would have gotten twice as many ravioli out of it. So pick and choose. I wanted the big ravioli. I was feeling like big ravioli tonight. So it was about a tablespoon of mix into it. We used a good portion of it. I mean, we used probably about half of it. I mean, I used a 8-ounce fillet. I mean, that was a lot of salmon to start with. So we used a good chunk of it. And that stuff's good. I'll put that on top of a salad tomorrow for lunch.
That's like usable.
That's just like seafood salad right there, but it's much better. And then we boiled them for 2 minutes. A little egg wash to seal it up. boiled it for 2 minutes, put sauce on top, threw the snap peas on the plate, and there you go. That's what Wonks is eating here. I'm going to be eating some in a minute.
Good.
So I'm going to take a second. I'm going to move my laptop over here to where I can see it. We made some extras for Severn. Thank you for letting me borrow your wife for a little while. Need the clickbait?
Clickbait